Wolves 1, West Ham 0. Often we do a disclaimer at the start. We say, what I'm about to do now is I'm just reviewing the game. I'm just reviewing the 90 minutes, 95 minutes, whatever it was. Not the overview of the manager. I'm doing both. I'm doing both here, and I'll have more to say tomorrow, because I'll tell you that, right? That was piss poor. That was absolutely awful. I think we're getting worse. I think we're getting worse. Something occurred to me, popped into my head, actually. Do you know what I think the best West Ham have played? I think the best West Ham have played under Graham Potter was his first game. Do you remember? First half against Aston Villa, but he'd only had half a training session? Because I think, I actually do think that he still had some of the attacking impetus that Lopetegui had put in there. Obviously, Lopetegui could attack, couldn't defend. I think he still had a bit of that in there. That's why I think that was when we've been at our most swashbuckling. That's what I've got to say about that. I'm sure there'll be other things that will permeate into Potter. How can you discuss this game without discussing Graham Potter, for goodness sake? Okay, few things to say, few positives. I thought Füllkrug was much better in the second half. I thought we missed 3 really decent chances. Evan Ferguson in the first half, really good run by Bowen, and then Souček at the end, right? So that was good. So there were some positives. We were better in the second half, but we couldn't have been much worse. But really better without having the cutting edge. I said going into this game, all I really wanted was a bit of entertainment, and if we could we please have like 6 shots on target? That'd be nice. I was sort of joking because it's quite a low expectation. We've been averaging less than 10 shots a game. I don't know. I probably should take a look now. I think we might have done 6 or 7 shots overall, not even on target. That is awful. I'll tell you now. Well, I'll say to you now, this is not a fact, not capital letters fact. They finish above us, Wolves. No, I don't know. I need to look at the points. There might be 5 points in it, 6 points in it. They can do that. They can overtake us there. We are bad. We are really bad. I think we're getting worse. I really do. We don't seem to have a clue. I was very excited. And if you want to be saying, hold on a second, you're contradicting yourself, you're quite excited about the attacking lineup. I was. I wanted to go attacking. Because here's why. I thought us having an extra attacker would mean we attacked more, not less. Oh, they were all over us. They were all over us. I mean, they really were. Faster, fitter, more technical, everything. Better. The best team won. No mistake about it. They sat back in the second half. Of course, we're going to attack a little bit more. He did a tactical switch. Still didn't work. I can't remember what the commentator said. Something about whatever. That doesn't really matter. It was a shit show. It looked awful. It's awful. I could not believe what I was seeing. I really, really couldn't. This does not look good. I am not hopeful. I am not at all hopeful. I'll do a video tomorrow. I'll be a little bit more lucid. I'll get my thoughts together. I don't think I'll be getting my thoughts together and saying a lot more positive stuff, by the way. I really don't. There'll probably be more things that occur to me. Like that guy, honestly, the more I look at it, I thought we were good against Arsenal. Backs to the wall good, though. Backs to the wall good. The most fluid we've been. His first game. The more he trains, the more he coaches them, the worse we're getting. I can only hope, because Füllkrug was so much better. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible thing of reviewing the game. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood for it. It is... Oh, we were bad. Let's go for a few of the players, right? Let's go for a few of the players, shall we? Straight away in that game, passing it back to Areola so much. It's almost like we were trying to play. We were trying to play like, remember Frank Rijkaard's Barcelona? Oh. Do you know what we didn't have? Sorry, I keep jumping from one thing to another. We don't look like a Premier League team. We don't have that pace, that thrust, that endeavour. We don't look like a Premier League team. We look like a slow, ponderous... I don't know what we look like. But that is not how you play Premier League football. We don't have the the pace and the ferocity. None of it. It's not there. And we're asking these players to play triangles. At one point, we were asking Areola, Mavropanos, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka to like play a nifty triangle to pass our way out. What are we doing? What are you doing? Someone with a better tactical brain than me will probably explain what we were doing, but I tell you what, from where I was sitting, standing, shouting, I don't understand why we're doing that. I just don't get it. I'm really worried. Now, I'm not worried we'll go down this season, but I am worried. I'm worried about these. Mike, I'm sure Mike will do a video tomorrow. Mike made me laugh on the WhatsApp chat, on the Patreon Hammers Chat Addicts WhatsApp chat. I remember I was speaking about layers. When's he gonna introduce the next layer? And Mike just put this one comment. He went, what layer was that? Crikey. It was so bad. So bad. I'm having to rein myself in. So I don't... I mean, it looked clueless. I don't think he knew what to do. I just can't think... I'm thinking, is it just me? I'm annoyed with myself because I'm thinking, hold on a second, maybe it's me. I just keep getting annoyed. Is it me being annoyed with incompetency from managers, and actually the managers are fine, it's just me being a grumpy old swat, right? Or do we keep having incompetent managers? Maybe it's a combination of the two. I don't know. It is boring crap. It is blunt. It is insipid. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. The midfield... that was Ward-Prowse's worst game since he came back. It was awful. Ferguson was awful, not just because of the miss, he was awful. I felt sorry for Guilherme. And I was sorry, go back in time about 3 or 4 minutes. Lost my train of thought. I felt sorry for Guilherme. I was pleased with the attacking lineup for the reason I said earlier. I thought more attacking players meant more attacking. It didn't. He doesn't know what to do. Every time I think it, I think, oh, don't say that. You're going a bit too quick on this. He doesn't appear to know what to do. This guy, the Wolves guy, he's only been there about the same time as Potter, right? That is a vast improvement. This was a game between two new managers. One of them has improved the team. The other one hasn't. You can decide which is which. When is it? I don't understand. When's this incremental stuff going to happen? When is it going to get better? It's getting worse. I think they just beat... They should have won by more. We did have some chances, right? As I mentioned. And I'm not even trying to... I feel dirty even trying to spin it like there's some positives in it. We were shit. We were really, really bad. Really bad. It's embarrassing trying to watch us pass. And I know I'm meant to be sitting there, when he gets his players in it, people, hold on a second, what about all the other managers who... But David Moyes went in at Everton. He ain't got his players. That's instantly better. I know, yes, we had him and blah, blah, blah. This geezer at Wolves, he's made them instantly better. And the only one that probably hasn't is Van Nistelrooy, right? Well, maybe you could argue Amorim, but... Were we 13th when Lopetegui got the boot? This is not clever. This is not clever at all. I'll tell you what, actually, to be fair to Mavropanos, he didn't start the game too badly. But he always makes a mistake. It's going to sound weird. I don't mean I want him to be hurt. But Todibo better be injured. Because if that was a tactical thing, I just don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. For the record, we were much better. We had all the possession. Still blunt as... Honestly, could not cut through butter. And I'm talking about the spreadable stuff. We couldn't cut through butter. It's awful. There's no supply. They're not getting the ball. Poor old Guilherme. There's no one to pass in the ball. I tell you what I thought. I will say this now. I thought Paqueta played well. All things considered, everything he's got on his shoulders, he played well. Tried to find a pass. Tried to do something. I don't mean he was the only one that tried. That's not the case. There were players that tried, but that is Mickey Mouse. That is bad. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, there you go. I just couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered with the whole thing. Oh, I'm just assessing the game and not the manager. I am telling you now, whatever it is, 11 games in, I'm really worried. I'm really worried. At the moment, I think he might be awful. And it is only me thinking I'll give him time. It's the reasonable whatever on my shoulder saying, give him time. He might do all right, get his players in, all the rest of it. I'm not seeing it. He looks out of his depth. He looks, whatever he's trying to do, it doesn't suit the Premier League. And especially, and listen, I was saying this under Lopetegui. I was saying he's got quicker. Premier League's got quicker. It's embarrassing. That Gomez playing against our midfield was embarrassing. This is Wolves. You know, so many of them have got midfielders like that. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to go now. Sorry, I'm trying to find my button. Not my self-destruct button. We don't want that. Eject a seat. Honestly. Right, I'm going to get this video uploaded.